welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm just going to teach you how to cook jackfruit, sweetened jackfruit. So I have here our jackfruit. So it's already ripe and removed from their outer skin. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to shred these fruits into this so that we can remove the seeds and separate the seeds from the meat itself. I mean the jackfruit meat itself. So I already washed my hands. So we're going to shred now. It's simple as like this. So first we're gonna remove the seed and then put it in a bowl or in a container, but don't try to throw away the seeds because we can still use it. I mean, there's another dish for that, so maybe I can discuss it also for this topic, so we can have like two topics at the same time. So we're going to get two tips, cooking tips regarding this kind of fruit. It's so sweet. So jackfruit can be found in most tropical countries, especially in Southeast Asian countries like the Philippines and Cambodia and Thailand and other Asian countries. So most of them actually knew about this fruit, but other countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, I don't know if they have this kind of fruit, but I heard there's something like this in India as well. So I don't know which part of other, I mean, I don't know what other Asian countries has this kind of fruit. So you may comment down on the comment section down below. So if you knew that this fruit has in your, I mean, is actually in your country. I don't know if there's something like this in Australia or in Canada, because I have viewers also from Canada and Australia and in the United States. I don't know if they have like something like this. I mean, the real fruit, not the processed one. I mean, not the dried one, but the real fruit in the tree itself. So while I'm still shredding this, so I'm not gonna film the whole process of, I mean the whole shredding process, but I might skip that, and we're going to do another process of how to make a sweetened or jam jackfruit. So there you have it, folks, and stay tuned. So guys, welcome back, and this is how it looks like after separating the seeds. These are the seeds from the shell of the seeds and from the fruit itself. So what are our ingredients in making this dish or this dessert? So we have the shredded jackfruit. We have I I also have this condensed milk. We have granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of water. So what are we going to do now is to put the water, 1/4 cup of water inside our rice cooker. And let the water boil. So let's check if the water is boiling. Oh, okay, it's boiling now. So after boiling, we're gonna put the half cup of granulated sugar. Just make sure that you're still on the cook mode, not on the warm mode. So just like that. By the way, guys, in the Philippines, we actually use pandan leaves to make this dessert more fragrant, and the taste of the pandan leaves complements also the taste of the langka, or I mean the jackfruit. Langka is the term used in the Philippines. So what are we going to do is just keep on stirring this until the solution becomes stickier and the sugar is less visible, and you will not hear or you don't feel actually the sugar at the bottom of our cooker. So once this is already a bit sticky, we can now include our vanilla, but at this moment, I don't have vanilla. So if you are in the Philippines, or if there are vanillas or convenience store in your country, you can bought just at least 10 ml of vanilla syrup, and you can just, usually I drop about 10 drops of vanilla syrup in this solution, like half cup of sugar, so it won't make the taste bitter, because sometimes the vanilla, if they mix with the jackfruit, sometimes it becomes so bitter. So maybe around 5 drops of vanilla will do. I mean 5 drops of vanilla syrup. So as you can see, it's now boiling, and there's lesser sugar at the bottom. You can actually feel it when you are stirring with the spatula. As you can see, guys, I don't have this cooking utensils, cooking utensils, because most of my cooking utensils was sent to the Philippines, because I thought I was going back to the Philippines because of this pandemic. So I think it becomes starting to look like, I mean, it's getting stickier, but we need to boil it more. Actually, you can also tell if you're boiling it over, because you're gonna smell something like burnt sugar. So you don't want to burn sugar, so just make sure that it's sticky enough to make a jam. So my sister in the Philippines, she is really really good in doing this. She didn't tell me the secret on how to do this, but I have my own version. She has her own version. So this is my way of doing but jackfruit jam or sweetened jackfruit. So once I think this is okay, yeah, it becomes so sticky, so I don't want it to burn or over boiled and becomes bitter. So now we can already put our shredded jackfruit. Just like that. And then we're gonna mix the sugar, the syrup, to coat our jackfruit meat. Remember that your cooker should still at the cook mode, because it will not be cooked if you don't check it. Sometimes it switches the light from cook to boil. As you can see, there's still syrup at the side of, you see, there's still syrup at the side of the cooker. So once everything is already absorbed by the meat of this jackfruit, it will be good and it will be taste better. It means that the meat is already absorbing the sweetness of the syrup. So when we reach that point, we can actually put now at least 2 to 3 spoonful of condensed milk. So 1, 2, 3. So it depends on you, on your taste. Anyway, after this one is already done, you can taste it. So if you feel, I'm using condensed milk because I want it to taste a little bit creamier. So this one, if it boils and the water evaporates, it becomes sticky and very creamier. Tastes creamier because of the condensed milk. So there you have it. So we're just going to wait for that to boil a little, and after that boils, you can set it aside and have it cooled for an hour, and you can keep it inside your fridge, and you can use it as your spread on your bread. Your loaf of bread is gonna be so delicious. You can use it for breakfast, just the bread and this. So that is our first dish. So guys, for our second dish, all we need is the seeds. This part of the jackfruit, we need to remove that, but I'm not going to throw it on the trash bin. I'm going to like put it in one. I will bury it in one of my pots who are emptied, because there's no more plant in it. So yeah, because it can be used as compost. But yeah, if you're not just going to throw it away or throw it in the bin, it smell, and the smell is awful. So you don't want your neighbors to get angry with you if you just throw it outside. I mean, directly to your beans. So for our next dish, I'm going to teach you how to make a snack out of this jackfruit seed. So we're going to turn on our stove. So like that, and we can put one fourth cup, I mean 400 ml of water. Yeah, like that. And then we can put now our jackfruit seeds in it. So, and then cover it. So once the water is boiling, all you have to do is to put your fire, lower your fire like that, so the seeds will be cooked well. And then while doing that, you can dash with some salt, season it with salt and pepper. Yeah, like that. And let it boil for another 5 to 10 minutes. So that's how you do it, folks. So once it boiled again for another 10 minutes, it's ready to serve. It's just like a snack. Like when you are it's just like a snack when you're watching TV, you can actually eat the seeds, but you have to remove the outer shell. The hard shell of the seeds. So that's it, folks, and thank you for watching.